Hey guys, what's up, what's up, what's up? Welcome back to Roque TV 2.0. You know, my early viewers know me as The Journey. This is a spiritual awakening journey. This channel overall is about a self-exploration journey. So if you're interested in all of that, welcome, welcome. Big up yourself, one love. Alright guys, so this rising we're going to do a Freeform dread update. And also we're going to do a little ancient Egyptian dreadlocks history. And yes, the pharaohs wore dreadlocks. Every single Egyptian pharaoh wore dreadlocks. Not everybody in ancient wore dreadlocks because dreadlocks was seen as a status symbol in ancient Egypt. And not everybody at that time back in the day had the genetic code to grow freeform locks. Because yes, it is a genetic code. You have to have a certain genetic code to make your ear naturally mat up. Your electromagnetic field in your body have to super strong for cause your ear for naturally form locks. It's not everybody can do it. I'm recently realized this. But because modern day society is mixed out, a lot of people have the DNA in a actually form free form and stuff easily, and them type of thing there. Yeah, so in ancient Egypt, as I said, this is a free form dread update and also dreadlocks history of ancient Egypt. Um, so I'm going to a quick 360 at the ear. I'm going to see what I go on. Actually, they're on my bed, so yeah, go just going on a 360. I've been growing my hair for what? 4 years, 4 years and 10 months now. I think 4 years and 10 months. Yeah, July gonna make it 4 years and 11 months, and then August gonna make a full 5 years since me I grow my dreadlocks. Them free farm dreads. All right, gonna go to 360. We're gonna see what I go. Alright, that's what's going on in the back. Alright, now into the dreadlocks history. Alright guys, so as you can see in the thumbnail, there's a skeletal, a skeleton with the dreadlocks still attached to the skull. And I put that as a thumbnail for a specific reason. Many people think that even modern day science tell you that hair comes from the skin. Hair is produced from the skin only. No, your hair comes straight from your nervous system, guys. Your hair comes deeper than just surface level. Modern day science telling you that hair comes from over the surface of underneath the skin, and no, hair comes straight from your nervous system. And if you understand what the central nervous system is, you understand that it is your brain and your spinal cord and the other nerves them throughout the nervous system. So hair comes straight from there. Hair don't just come from your skin, and the nervous system is actually underneath the bone. So you find say your hair comes from underneath your bone, which is why the thumbnail, which is why I put a thumbnail there, on the thing. That is an ancient Egyptian mummy, a skeletal from the ancient Egyptian mummy, with perfectly preserved dreadlocks attached to the skull. As me I tell you, it comes from beneath the skull. So your hair upon your head comes from your brain. There are tiny hair-like structures throughout the nervous system called cilia. You see the cilia, those are hair in your nervous system. I literally hear them. And when it eventually comes to the surface of the skin, them call it hair. But them call it cilia when it's in the nervous system. It's all throughout the nervous system. You can research this if you want to. So the hair from your head and the hair all throughout your body comes straight from your nervous system. But here specifically from on your head, me I got show you say your brain it a come from, which is why you need to think twice again before you cut the hair. It's coming straight from your brain, your central nervous system. The brain is right here. So all of the hair where you see on your face and your head is coming straight from your brain. It a come from below the bone, which is why you see in the picture in the thumbnail say the ancient Egyptian mummy that I have in the thumbnail. The hair, the dreadlocks is still very much intact, even though the skin fall off of the bone. So that is proof that the hair is coming from beneath the bone. That is why when the skin fall off and stuff, the hair is still intact. So that is proof that hair is coming from the nervous system and not just skin. Alright? Now, in ancient Egypt, the reason why I love to talk about ancient Egypt so much is because ancient Egypt is one of like the most popular evidence of what melanated people can do when they reach a heightened state of consciousness. Ancient Egypt is proof, modern day proof of what melanated people can do when them come together and actually embody a heightened state of consciousness. You get what I'm saying? And that is what the pharaohs in Egypt were doing at the time. They were embodying a higher, heightened states of consciousness. That is what caused them to have knowledge of astrology and mathematics and them type of things. And if you know anything about ancient Egypt, those people were very, very spiritually advanced, very scientifically advanced, very architecturally advanced too. Because even the design of the pyramid baffle modern day scientists and modern day architectures and them type of thing there. You get what I say? So those people were very, very advanced people, and they were black people. Ancient Egyptians were black people with matted head, with natty dreadlocks. Because I tell you before, that picture in that little image in the um thumbnail is a mummy from Egypt. Is a Egyptian mummy. And every single pharaoh used to wear dreadlocks in Egypt. You get what I say? And for the fact say yo, dreadlocks is seen throughout the course of history, even the Bible, as a symbol of knowledge, great knowledge, because the wisest man in the Bible wore dreadlocks, which is Solomon. Also, it represents strength, physical strength too, and vitality, which is why them correlate Samson, which is why them sure say Samson was the strongest man in the Bible, and when him haircut, him losing strength and him type of thing. Those are like just symbolisms, stories, like little parables showing you things about melanated people throughout the course of history. You get what I say? Yeah, so the Egyptians knew this. They were very, very wise people. Even the Moors. A lot of black people know about the Moors. The Moors were dreadlocks people too, and they were the wisest people at their time. The Moors were the wisest people in them time. The pharaohs were the wisest people in them time. Yet still the pharaohs them in ancient Egypt used to have dreadlocks. Matted hair. Natty Congo dreadlocks. You get what I say? And they were the rulers of the society. You get it? Yet still today dreadlocks is looked down upon and frowned upon, because people don't understand what it really is. But yet still the most advanced civilization them throughout the course of history, Mesopotamia, ancient Egypt, Atlantis, and all of them great civilizations there were civilizations that were ruled by people with dreadlocks. The Aztec civilization, the Mayan civilization were civilizations that were ruled by people with dreadlocks, and those civilizations were running much, much, much better than modern day society. You get what I say? So you find yourself with great intelligence, people realize themselves more. And once you find yourself as a black person, you have a grow locks. Once you truly know yourself as a melanated person and know your history, you're gonna grow dreadlocks, because you're gonna understand the power of your ear. You're gonna understand why your body even produce ear in the first place. You're gonna understand why your body gonna naturally not up and make your ear not up and turn dreadlocks. You're gonna understand the reasoning behind it. And when you understand the reasoning behind things, it makes life more peaceful. The more you know, the less you fear. The more you know, the more peaceful you are. Ignorant people are chaotic people. The more ignorant you are, the more chaos you're gonna be in. You get what I say? This is why them say knowledge is power. When you're knowledgeable of things, you're a very powerful person on earth. You get what I say? Which is why them hide all of the knowledge from it all of the time. Now we are talking about ancient Egyptian dreadlocks. So for the fact that ancient Egypt they reaches a heightened state of consciousness. The man them did even, brother, I tell you, the man didn't reach so far that ancient Egypt was running off wireless electricity, which is what the pyramids were for. The pyramids were generators of electricity. The man them did have some type of technology which supersede modern day technology. The man them did understand the earth so much and the environment that they were able to work in alignment with the environment, which is why they build the buildings them in the shape of pyramid, because they understood the environment to a point where they realized that the pyramidic structure, a pyramid shape, is one of the shape them upon the planet. It is one of the shape them we can generate the most electricity. And then they go as far as to put a piece of gold upon the top of the pyramid them, a piece of gold metal, the gold like gold, real gold upon top of the pyramid them, to help the sun, to help attract the sunlight energy in the pyramid them, and actually build the pyramid them on top of like aquifer, because them understand the electrical property of water along with the metal and then the sunlight, the solar energy, and then them able to like distribute free electricity throughout the whole civilization of Egypt. You get what I say? Yet still modern day society is running off wires that connect wire to people's house, and I build house in a square shape, which is a shape where allow you to lose the most energy. It don't hold energy. Square shapes don't hold energy, and it don't generate energy either. Square shapes loop make energy, allows energy to be lost. You get it? A cube structures, most of the house them are cube and rectangle structures. So the ancient Egyptians understood that when you build a pyramidic shape as your house, you're able to generate maximum amount of electricity, and electricity is needed. You get me? I say, and them used to use it to generate free electricity throughout the whole of Egypt. Then they even have holograms. Then they even reach the point where they have holographic things in ancient Egypt. That is how advanced they were, and that civilization was ruled by melanated people with dreadlocks on them head. Congo dreadlocks. I'm not talking about twisted manicure locks. Some big Congo locks. That was what the fear them used to wear. You get what I say? Yet still today, modern day society still tell you say people with dreadlocks are mad people, especially in Jamaica. They can't chat some shit down here, so this brother. Tell us Jamaican people look up on dreadlocks the worst way. And enough people wouldn't know. Because them, Bob Marley is very famous, and a lot of Jamaican Rasta musicians have made it and very famous out of the world. So maybe people think say dreadlocks is heavily accepted in Jamaica. It's not really accepted. Most family don't want them pitting for growing locks in Jamaica. The moment they grow locks, they start shun you. Nobody don't have nothing to do with you. You get what I say? So I think if black people understood their culture more, which is why I keep on a company internet and I like spread little gems, I think we could actually go further if each we know ourselves and help another person to actually discover themselves though. I think that's what it's all about, and that is the only way we're going to create great and powerful civilizations like ancient Egypt again and Mesopotamia. Black people need to unite, and we need to teach each other stuff, and we need to open our mind too. I think that hold back the most. Most of us are closed-minded. Most of us think say the farthest it go to God is the furthest they can reach to God is the church. Many black people believe that the closest they can get to God is the church, and that is wrong. You get it? So we have to discover, we have to explore spirituality, man. That is what the men were doing back then, and that's why they were able to reach heightened states of consciousness where they could create great and powerful civilizations where them generate free electricity for the people and everybody lived in peace and harmony. Yet still today, modern day times, you find they have to pay for electricity, and them thing they still say them is a powerful civilization. This is a backward civilization. And the reason why I know is because I've read about civilizations that were run by melanated people that were very, very successful. Alright, I don't know if you know about Black Wall Street. Black Wall Street was one of them type of things that would actually rise up in America, where melanated people unite and say them actually build something for themselves, And then white people, the oppressors, literally turn upon them money and fuck up Black Wall Street, raid Black Wall Street and fuck it up and mash up the man and thing what them are creating. Every single time, then see melanated people are group up and unite in the earth. Then try and mash it up. You ever wonder why? The most powerful thing a black man can do is unite, brother. That is what creates great and powerful civilizations. That is why ancient Egypt and every other civilization where black people actually used to run back then, were super successful. Nothing else not come near to them type of civilization there up till now. No other race, not carry them type of power there. To be heavily melanated and understand yourself and unite in the name of love. Even a Bible scripture said, how good and how pleasant it is for brethren to dwell together in unity. You get me? I say it's powerful. That's why they try to split we up all the while. If we ever know ourselves, brother, and come together and say yes, we actually unite and put your mind with intellect together as melanated people and drop our ego. We're unstoppable, bro. And that's the problem. That is why people keep on try and mess up melanated people and try to turn the man against the woman and try to turn the family against each other and everybody a fight, and sometimes the one little person who actually have little information is being shunned simply because he probably not have no money at the time yet. It's a journey, it's a long journey. Most prophets on earth, brother, go through a rough childhood, plus then go through a rough adolescent phase too, and a rough early adult phase. Most of the prophets then reap them blessings in them older days, 40s, 50s, them type of age there. I don't know if you know Sadhguru. Sadhguru are one of them type of stage there. Sadhguru had a rough life, a rough young life. Yet till right now Sadhguru are reaping benefits. You get what I say? So most times it's a journey of patience too. It's not a quick journey like la la da. Even Christ go through all life, young life, Jesus Christ. Till him at 30 yard. He never own nothing. He never own nothing. He's still a man reach 19 today. He want a car and house and this and that. You get what I say? But then just to seek ye first the kingdom of God and all else shall be yours. So I tell you, if you seek first even before you start think about money. You get what I say? That is what is gonna give you true enlightenment in earth. Money not gonna make you happy. Money alone can't make you happy, you know, brother. Car and house alone can't make you happy, you know. Woman and whole heap of them type of flashy thing, that alone not gonna make you happy. That's why these people are still depressed. Them still need whole heap of alcohol to feel happy from time to time. And if them not have the alcohol, them vex and they want to kill somebody. You get what I say? That is not how human beings are supposed to be. Human beings are supposed to be in natural peace. Look on the other animal them round where you see the man, they need alcohol to feel good. You see they need this and that to feel good. You think they need cocaine to feel good. No, just the natural fruits from the natural environment, little herbs them where them pick and them type of thing they eat. That is what's keeping them good. And the human being should be just like that too. But because we have been corrupted throughout the course of history with toxins and manipulation mentally, physically, and emotional manipulation and spiritual manipulation. So most of us get traumatized and actually literally start to believe in some type of doctrines where I hurt with. You get what I say? If whatever doctrine you believe in constantly hurt your man, change your belief system because the mind creates the reality. If you change the way your mind works, your reality change overall. You literally start to experience a different reality. You get what I say? So thanks for tuning in, guys. That was about ancient Egyptian dreadlocks and things. So yeah, the Egyptians understood the power of them here, man. The pharaohs, them and all the great powerful people in Egypt understood the power of them here, which is why every single pharaoh in Egypt grew dreadlocks. It was a status symbol, it was a power symbol, and everybody could have grown dreadlocks. You have to in a state of power back in the ancient Egyptian time to actually grow dreadlocks. So only the pharaohs carried dreadlocks, and when they died, them bury them same way with them dreadlocks. And as I was explaining earlier in the video, the thumbnail has what you see in the thumbnail is an ancient Egyptian mummy where him skin rotten off and everything. Well, it's not a mummy, it's a skeleton because you know mummy kind of preserved, but it's an ancient Egyptian skeleton with the dreadlocks still attached to the skull. You know, so my experience the dreadlocks came from behind the skull, and the Egyptians understood this. The Egyptians understood a lot of things, which is why they understand the third eye. These people were geneticists, master geneticists. Yeah, masters at genetic engineering and them type of thing. They were great scientists in ancient Egypt. They get to me, I say greater scientists than even now, because them understood the brain to a different type of level than even modern day scientists. Them understood the human body overall more than even modern day scientists. You get what I say? Even the way the man them build the pyramids, buff modern day more advanced scientists, and doing were freeform dreadlocks because they understand power are here for the human body. And that is one of the main reasons why ancient Egyptians understand the type of things that them understand. This is an extension of your brain, you know, guys. That me I try telling you from day one, you know. This is an extension of your brain, you know. It's an extension of your nervous system. The ear upon your head is an extension of your brain. The ear upon your rest of your body is an extension of the rest of the part of your nervous system them. The ear upon your face overall, beard, mustache, eyebrow, hair, come straight from your brain. So it's an extension of your brain. It's like this is literally like a bigger brain. You get what I mean? So every single time you cut off your hair, you shrink your brain basically. You get it? So maybe that's why the Egyptians used to could have so intellectually advanced. They were people, every single one of them did have grow them here at the time. You get it? Yes, and it is an extension in your brain. It make you perceive reality different. It make you understand life on a different level. When you depend on the right type of vibration and if you have the genetic code for actually, you know, be a prophet or a priest or whatever else, shaman and them type of thing. They connect to your shamanic self and them type of thing, man. So big up, one love, peace. So give this video a like, comment, share and subscribe.